Alright, well, this is a story about my flight at Torrey Pines back in January. It's a very windy day. We're reading wind speeds at 22 to 25-ish when I measured at the edge, and it only got stronger. I've got Erica Klein on my right wing, Teddy Mack on my left, and John Heine on the nose. We're trying to get some control of the glider. It was challenging, throwing me around a little bit. John wanted to see me control the glider better. So you can see a lot of help from my sidewire assistants. John told me to try going down to the base tube. It's a stronger pitch authority method on high winds. Erica asked Teddy to let me fly it, and I launched. Should I have launched? I don't know. I didn't have the best control over the glider. Erica and John said it was a questionable decision. I've thought about this a lot, and if I did it again, I probably would not have launched in these conditions. But the decision was made, and I was up in the air, getting some altitude. You notice there's only one paraglider up, that and a plane. But usually you see a lot more paragliders and even hang gliders out at Torrey Pines. The views were spectacular. You can see the golf course, launch there, and just beautiful light on the ocean, beautiful clouds. John asked me to head out to sea and do some maneuvers for him to take some pictures of the clouds. So here are some wingovers. I didn't intend for them to be too big, just enough to look nice and not waste too much altitude so I could head back to the ridge with plenty of safe margin for error. At this point, no one else has launched, and it's getting windier and windier. Other people have considered launching, they're not able to. John radios me and tells me, hey, we're getting wind speeds of 38 miles per hour at launch, so I recommend you do not land at launch, but head down the coast. So he says to look out past beyond the pier, and I find a small beach out there. So I start heading out. It's pretty cool to see this coastline from the air. It's very smooth, minimal turbulence. And as I get past the pier, I see a pretty large section of beach with a park behind it, and I realize this must be the landing zone that I'm aiming for. Now, I couldn't hear John on the radio. He told me to do a more standard downwind-based final aircraft approach, but I decided to do some S-turns right over the trees and things like that to kind of keep myself away from potentially going into the ocean. I've been practicing these at different flying sites, and I felt comfortable with my ability to keep my my location over the ground as I did this. Didn't drift back much or go forward much, so this was a very successful approach for me. See all the people on the beach, they're starting to notice me coming in. Make some last minute corrections, which actually end up making the wing be a little unbalanced as I touch down. The wing on the right's low, but smooth. So this guy's cool. He got some footage of my landing, gave it to me. It's always nice when a random spectator has footage. So, always good when you make someone's day with a cool landing. And he gave me some directions on how to get back off the beach and into the grass. Work my way around this all while controlling the glider into the wind. One small mistake and it can get just like that, off balance and even flipped over. And once again, I get some more help from some passerbys, give him a quick lesson on how to hold the nose wires. And that will give me a little bit of assistance. And you'll see Teddy Mac here has arrived to pick me up and picks up my wing. Now I've got lots of assistance to turn my glider around and put the tail into the wind, the safest way to set your glider down if there's a strong wind. And that was it. It was a fun flight.
Great landing. Thank you. Where'd you take off from? Torrey Pines, glider port.
I think we need to think harder about those launch conditions next time and if it's actually safe. But yeah, thanks for watching.